What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a video. Hope y'all have an amazing day as usual. I'm back with another YouTube video. Today is a shocking video. This old railroad that I used to walk down, abandoned railroad I used to walk down, is now being torn up. And if you've watched my live streams of this abandoned railroad, which I think I still have saved, so if you want to check that out, you can. It was just me walking down this railroad from here all the way to Newark. And there is a project called the Essex Hudson Greenway project, which has been proposed for a couple of years now, to make a greenway or a bicycle trail all the way to Jersey City. And as you can see, it's becoming a reality. They tore up the railroad tracks. The rails are gone, but you can still see the ties. I've had mixed feelings about the project, to be honest. Because I love trains. I wish this line would have been restored and maybe turned into a freight line or something like that, but this was passenger rail from 2002. And then New Jersey Transit got rid of this line. And then Norfolk Southern, which is a large freight train company, they bought the line. And so they used to own it. I don't think they own it anymore. It's a chilly 40-degree day. But I just decided to check out what it was like, see what's going on here, and I'm in shock right now that they actually tore the tracks up. So I think in this video we'll walk from here to Broad Street in Bloomfield. We're currently in Glen Ridge. I wonder what happened to the old train station that used to be here at Benson Street. I mean, I know what happened. There's a hideous house there now. They turned the waiting room of the station into this ugly house that has like garden gnomes and stuff. It's hideous. But this is crazy. I think that in my opinion, like, I would have loved to see trains go back here, and I spoke to a lady who owns a truck lot right on the railroad tracks in Belleville, and she's saying that she's been there for so many years and they want to, her business is not on the tracks, it's right on the side of the tracks, and she's saying that they want to get rid of it, which and she thinks that it's going to bring gentrification, which I can see. This is obviously going to bring gentrification, but at the same time, gentrification's been happening already. Please, Bloomfield has changed so much. Montclair too. Like, I think Glen Ridge hasn't changed too much, but Glen Ridge has really strict zoning laws because a lot of the homes here are older, some from the 1900s, so they're very old and historic. So Glen Ridge is a historical village, so they're very strict about what could be put here. I haven't seen any new condos opening up in Glen Ridge, but in Montclair and Bloomfield, they're everywhere. And that's not good, because it's like, who can afford these? Obviously, only the people with money that are pushing the minorities out. And if you think I'm lying about that, there are some parts of Montclair that, even a couple of years ago, if I were to go down there, like Glenfield Park, that area, I'd be the only white person down there. Now it's about 50-50. Diversity is a good thing, but not when it's pushing people out of a neighborhood. It's not. I don't mean to get sidetracked, but that's definitely a con to this project, because it's going to bring even more gentrification in and more New Yorkers, which is exactly what we need. That was sarcasm. Obviously we don't. There's a pumpkin. An old pumpkin from Halloween, probably. Yeah. It looks like a squash. You could probably turn that into like a spaghetti squash or something. That's crazy. Yeah, that pumpkin's probably been sitting there for a while. So this is what's left of Benson Street train station. And there's actually a few videos on the internet. Not too many, but there's maybe like 2 or 3 where you can actually see trains going down this line. One in 1996 and the other one the day they were closing the line. So the last trains that were running here. You can see kind of the platform, very tiny platform. But oh yeah, they've really torn down. I don't know how far they've gotten. I don't know, maybe they went this way and they started in, you know, like Newark or Kearney, or I don't know if they went that way. I don't know. I have no idea. If you know a bit more about the project, please let me know. But this is interesting for sure. Here's the house I was talking about. Ugly. Really ugly. Right here. Ugly. As you can see, they've got like just these hideous antiques. And they actually took the railroad crossing down. It was right here, and they took it down. Wow. In a video from 2017, you can actually see, I think it was a Norfolk Southern employee who actually turned on the crossings for the dude, which is pretty cool. Surprising that they actually worked. All this is scrapped, unfortunately, and I wish that they would leave, you know, some things remaining, like the railroad crossings or the signals, you know, just to show its history, but I guess not. It's probably not what they're doing. Well, let's talk about some pros of this project. I think for one, you know, even if it does bring gentrification, it's helping the community. We're in a very densely populated area, so having green space is good. People who don't have cars are able to bike and get to almost anywhere they need to go. It's good for the environment, but it's just different. And sometimes I have a hard time changing, sometimes not. But this is one of those cases where, I don't know, doesn't feel the same not having a railroad track here. It doesn't feel normal, you know? Because every time I walk down here, this is what I would see. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. Here's where they're getting rid of, oh, this is where they got rid of the rails, as you can see. Look at this. Surprisingly, these pieces of steel are actually really heavy. I mean, I can carry it with my hand, but it's really heavy. But look at that. It's really heavy and noisy too. That's steel for you. And your hands get rusty. That's good for today's video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless all you guys.